still on their way towards the final flight. In the Irish Stallion Farms EBF Paddy Mullins Mares Handicap, and here comes Ballybawn Belter to just head. Great Cool Bantown Girl pokes in on the outside. El Perfecta with Historic Recons laying down a late challenge, and on the outside is Liberty Dance. They come to the final flight, and it's Ballybawn Belter from Historic Recon squeezed out of room. Bantown Girl, Liberty Dance and El Perfecta, but it's Ballybawn Belter in front by 2.5 lengths as they go towards the line. Will win the Paddy Mullins Mares Handicap for Simon Torrens and Liz Doyle. Historic Recons in second, Bantown Girl in third, and Liberty Dance over the line in fourth. 4 fences left to jump, and it's Mighty Potter joining issue with Gaillard de Mainil as they take it together, followed by Kilcrot, adamantly chosen, inherits one position at the expense of James de Burleigh, and at the rear of the field is I Am Maximus. 3 fences left to jump, the final ditch coming up. Gaillard de Mainil wrestles back, a slender advantage over Mighty Potter. A length off them in third is Kilcrot, then James de Burleigh, adamantly chosen, and I Am Maximus. Tightening up with 2 fences left to jump, and it's Gaillard de Mainil from Mighty Potter. The 3-time Grade 1 winner, aiming for a 4th, is lying handy in second. On the outside is Kilcrot, followed by James de Burleigh and adamantly chosen as Mighty Potter picks it up on the home turn, taking over from the long-time leader and pace setter Gaillard de Mainil, then Kilcrot, adamantly chosen, James de Burleigh, and I Am Maximus. They've 1 fence left to jump in the Ladbrokes Novice Chase, and it's Mighty Potter in front, coming down to the final fence from adamantly chosen, who's picked up the chase, then Gaillard de Mainil. On the far side, I Am Maximus at the final fence, and over in front by a couple of lengths is Mighty Potter. The run-in of 200 yards, it's Mighty Potter in front from I Am Maximus over the far side, and then adamantly chosen, but it's Mighty Potter with the best credentials is taking another step forward towards Cheltenham and the Ladbrokes Grade 1 Novice. That was mightily impressive. 3 fences left to jump, and it's Gentleman de May pressing ahead of Don Vegan. Closer in third is Blue Lord, and So Royal in touch. 6 lengths back to Faster Slow, the final ditch, 3 from the finish. Gentleman de May by 2 lengths to Dunvegan, ridden along in second. Poised in third is Blue Lord, and then So Royal. Turning to the second last fence, and it's Gentleman de May and Danny Mullins from Dunvegan, Brian Cooper. Going between them, Blue Lord and Paul Townend, who was a little hesitant in third, and then So Royal well clear of Faster Slow. But it's Gentleman de May has them off it in behind as they run the home turn. 1 fence left to jump, and it's Gentleman de May straightening up for the final fence, followed in by Blue Lord, who's now getting a reminder, followed by a quick second one, and then So Royal and Dunvegan. But it's Gentleman de May kicking on as they come towards the final fence. It's Gentleman de May and Danny Mullins over the last from Blue Lord. So Royal and Dunvegan well clear of Faster Slow, but it's Gentleman de May out in front of Blue Lord, and in third place is So Royal, but it's Gentleman de May pulling well clear. Blue Lord has run lifeless as Gentleman de May puts up a career best performance in the Ladbrokes Dublin Chase. As they go towards the point at which they started, Revelin Pleasure down at the bag. 4 fences left to jump. Falco Blitz chartering a wide course from Topville Ben, Mars Harper. CL Dinesh, Glamorgan Duke next with Ballyshannon Rose starting to come into it ahead of Take All and Mascot and the Goffer. Dropped on the inside, Farsur de Large. Half a mile left to go and 3 fences to jump, and the Bulmers Leopardstown Handicap Chase, and they're tightening up as Topville Ben just edges ahead of the long-time leader Falco Blitz. Mars Harper on the inside was sticky there, a mistake by Indigo Breeze. CL Dinesh hot on the heels of the leaders, then Glamorgan Duke and Ballyshannon Rose and West Cork Wildway. The Goffer Mascata picks up ground, then Take All and Birchdale. Indigo Breeze now where or when, way off the pace is Real Steel, and then Farsur de Large, who made a mistake. Foxy Jackson's dropped right out of contention. Then Melina Girl rounding the home turn with 1 fence left to jump, and round the outside it's Falco Blitz with CL Dinesh coming to challenge on the inside. Rounding well was Glamorgan Duke, and then Topville Ben. Mars Harper, the Goffer plugs on it of Birchdale. Ballyshannon Rose the stand side on the run to the final fence, and it's Glamorgan Duke sent to the front from Topville Ben, the Goffer, Mars Harper, as they leave the final fence behind them. Then Ciel de Neige, now where or when. Inside the final 200 yards, Glamorgan Duke with finishing best of all, one off the rail, the Goffer, then Topville Ben, and it's the Goffer driven out by Davy Russell, has come right through this field to go on and score for Gordon Elliott, who's having a good day, as well as the rider, Glamorgan Duke, Topville Ben, followed in then by Birchdale, West Cork Wildway, and now where or when. Heading to the second last flight in the back straight, State Man. In second place is Honeysuckle, followed by Pied Piper, who flicks through it on the inside of Zanny here, and Vauban continues last, but they're tightly grouped, heading towards the final 5.5 furlongs. They've 3 flights left to jump. Stateman Paul Townend, tracked by Honeysuckle and Rachel Blackmore. Then Zanny here on the outside, Dennis O'Regan. On the inside is Pied Piper and Davy Russell, and although Vauban is the back marker under Danny Mullins, very much in with the play as they turn off the back straight towards the second last. Half a mile left to go in the Chanelle Pharma Irish Champion Hurdle. Stateman continues to lead the field. From Honeysuckle, a slender second from Zanny here, working back up to the first pairing. The big pairing at that, a length and a half then, a Pied Piper and Vauban as they face the second last. And it's Stateman in the check collars over this one, pinged it at the wings there, Stateman. Honeysuckle now being wound up in second, then Pied Piper on the inside of Vauban, who's improving his position. Then Zanny here into the straight. They come to the final flight, and it's Stateman starting to turn the screw. Kicks a couple of lengths clear of Honeysuckle, Vauban, Pied Piper, and Zanny here's been dropped, but it's Stateman by 3 lengths. Coming to the final flight in the Chanelle Pharma Irish Champion Hurdle, it's Stateman clear over the last from Honeysuckle. On the run in, it is Stateman and Paul Townend lengthening clear. It's a season of grade ones for rising star. Stateman wins the Chanelle Pharma Irish Champion Hurdle for the champions, Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. Inside the final 3/4 of a mile, as they approach the last flight in the back straight. This is 2 from home, and it's Facile Vega over and clear from in the pocket. Rejoined for second by Etait, who's followed by Dark Raven, and these are away from Irish Point. Turning off the back straight with a significant run before they reach the final flight in the Tattersalls Ireland Grade 1 Novice Hurdle, and it's Facile Vega, reeled in by stable companion Etait, who's now within a length and a half in the pocket, and Dark Raven boat and touch cleared of Irish Point. Just over 3 furlongs to go. 1 flight left to jump, and it's Facile Vega, joined by stable companion Etait, as they come around the omitted second last flight. Dark Raven makes a move on the outside of in the pocket and well clear of a struggling Irish Point. Rounding the home turn with 1 flight left to jump. Facile Vega on the inside of Etait, who's coming there very strongly, and Dark Raven joins them on the outside. Facile Vega has been picked off here by Etait, Dark Raven next, and then in the pocket as Paul Townend stands up on the arms underneath Facile Vega. It's Etait over the last at the wings from Dark Raven, being followed then in third by in the pocket, but driven clear is Etait and Danny Mullins as they run up towards the finish. It is Etait running away with the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle. As they cleared the last flight in the back straight, there was 2 from home. Effernoch Fizz gathered in by what's available, who's within a couple of lengths. 2.5 lengths back to Gaelic Warrior, then Anna Benin and Tax for Max and Fortune the Fortunatos closing. Ballyadam next with the tight turns and Hey Johnny, and all those years in Nibiru and Charlie Parks and Unv next with an epic song, Good Time Johnny. They turn towards the 3 mark on the run towards the final flight. And the Festina Lente Charity Liffey Handicap Hurdle, and it's Effernoch Fizz rejoined by what's available. In third place, breathing down their necks, is Gaelic Warrior, then Anna Benina, being followed by Hey Johnny, who's creeping into contention on the inside with Tax for Max and Ballyadam, running the home turn with just over 1/4 of a mile to go and 1 flight left to jump. Effernoch Fizz gets reminders. Here's Gaelic Warrior arriving there on the outside, then Anna Benina, what's available. Tax for Max goes between horses, then Ballyadam, Hey Johnny, Nibiru from the back of the field, and then all those years, but it's Gaelic Warrior in front from stable companion Tax for Max at the final flight. Gaelic Warrior off to the right, Tax for Goffer Max up the running rail. The tide turns as a fuller, but up towards the finish. It's Gaelic Warrior bursting through. In the second place is Nibiru, but it's Gaelic Warrior on the crest of a wave. There's no stopping Willie Mullins. Nibiru second, Ballyadam third, then Anna Benina. Hey Johnny next with on the inside, Evernock Fizz. Just outside the halfway point, and it's Molly's Mango with ears pricked, leading Roxtown Girl and Bop Bop Boppin', and then Fancy Girl next on the outside of Marie Philippe. Fun 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 and Lily de Burlay, the final couple. Heading inside the halfway stage, in the Coolmore National Hunsar Santiago Irish EBF Mears INH Grade 2 bumper. Little changes up front. Molly's Mango, Roxtown Girl continuing first and second, and Bop Bop Boppin' and Fancy Girl and Marie Philippe. Fun 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 joined at the rear by Lily de Burlay. 6 furlongs to go, soon to make their exit from the back straight. Molly's Mango in front from Roxtown Girl. Inching closer on the inside is Bop Bop Boppin', and then Fancy Girl. Lily de Burlay has picked off another one at the back. Marie Philippe is struggling, is dropping out of contention, preceded by Fun Fun Fun. 4.5 furlongs to go. Molly's Mango with Bop Bop Boppin' moving off in pursuit, being followed by Roxtown Girl, Fancy Girl on the outside of Lily de Burlay. The back mark of the leading group is Fun Fun Fun, breaking well clear of Marie Philippe. 3 furlongs to go. Molly's Mango joined by Bop Bop Boppin'. Round the outside, Roxtown Girl, then Fancy Girl. Lily de Burlay pushed along on the inside of Fun Fun Fun, racing round the home turn. With 2.5 furlongs to go, Molly's Mango on the rail from Bop Bop Boppin'. Whipping round the outside is Roxtown Girl to come back to the front, but poised is Fun 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 in the white cap. Then Lily de Burlay and Fancy Girl racing to the final furlong and a half. Patrick Mullins steals a glance over his shoulder. Away comes Fun Fun Fun. Roxtown Girl second best, then Lily de Burlay, Fancy Girl, and Bop Bop Boppin'. But it's Fun Fun Fun. Well cleared inside the final furlong. Willie Mullins does solo at another Dublin Racing Festival as Fun 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 stretches her bumper winning run under Patrick Mullins, with the judge for second, Lily de Burlay coming for second on the inside of Roxtown Girl, and then Fancy Girl and Bop Bop Boppin'. Great result for the owners.